Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 59-degree Tuesday, 6th of August. I think it's going to start off kind of the same way as it did yesterday, although doesn't have that fog mist. It was so heavy going across the mountain there, heading towards Castle Rock, that it was like raining. It was wild, but there was no rain, no rain clouds, nothing. It was just that thick of fog. It's crazy it can be that thick. But anyway, feels great out here. It's kind of 59 degrees and a little breeze. It's kind of brisk. Feels really nice. But we're going to bounce off and head to work. Oh, come on along. 65 and partly cloudy here in Vancouver. I haven't paid attention to the weather at all. I don't know what it's supposed to be today.
It's supposed to be high 70s.
Oh.
I think.
Well, that'll be nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
It was pretty comfortable yesterday.
Yeah,
felt good.
Nice.
It was what, mid-80s, whatever it was. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mama?
Yes, I
made it to Tuesday.
We did.
Knocked one out, and 4 more to go.
4 more.
All right, Mom. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Look at this. Got ourselves a big old GSA to take for a rip today. So, the customer's been complaining for a bit, and he brings in for different things, and he goes, oh yeah. He goes, the cruise keeps cutting off on it. So it just randomly shuts off on him. So I think Tim looked at it the first time, and then he comes back another time, and so I go through it with Tim, the procedures for testing the thing. So him and I go through it. It's a good learning thing for him. He just got back from well, they don't call it level 1, 2, and 3 anymore. It's way more. I mean, it's intense now. But anyway, he just got back Friday from Georgia, going to a week-long class, and none of them are back-to-back weeks. They're split up. And yeah, the whole thing's changed. The testing's way stricter. It's like it's no joke. It already was no joke. But yeah, they very much so intensified. Anyway, this was, I don't know, because it seemed like it took several weeks to get the dadgum part in for some reason. So him and I go through it, and well, this is previous. The only one that looked at it this time, and we go through the whole procedure, and so all the classic things that would cause the cruise to kick off. Everything's functioning. We created a measures plan, but while I was in there, it also had a couple of codes related to the gear position sensor, and it says fault, it's not an active fault, and based on the miles, he's gone a bit. So we do the procedure for checking the gear position sensor. Thing doesn't miss a beat. So then we create a measures plan to reset the adaptive values to relearn the gear position sensor. It sits at the back of the motor, well, back of the transmission, which is part of the motor. But it is on the water boxers. The old ones, the transmission was actually a separate piece. But anyway, I guess these are kind of too. I'm thinking of the 1300s that, they're all in the cases now. So there's no fault with that thing. So he comes back the third time, which is when I got it, and again, the only faults that were in there were related to and there was like several different instances of it, and there's 2 different fault codes related to an invalid value for the gear position sensor. Well, he was in this time again for the cruise control. He goes, you guys need to take this thing for a long ride, and I hate them cars sitting there, and see if you can find this thing. So I hook it up to their computer, and of course I see those again. So it took me some digging, but if that gear position sensor, if suddenly the bike, and this is what basically the code is saying, the DME does not see what gear the bike is in. So doing some research, the second the bike doesn't realize what gear it's in, the cruise gets shut off. So whatever it is, it's temporary. So, you know, the typical thing, BMW, check all the connections and, you know, make sure there's no corrosion, you know, no damaged wires. You do a bunch of line tests. Oh Lord, the line test. Got to get all them boxes out, the pin out boxes and everything, and nothing, absolutely nothing's wrong with anything. So at the end of this lengthy inspection thing, basically it says, you know, replace the gear position sensor, or it's called sensor gear indicators, the technical name for it. But oh yeah, that's what Parts calls it. When you look up the service for, you know, how to replace it, it's called the gear potentiometer. Then you look up flat rate, it's yet another thing. I've never seen a company that literally must have 3 different teams doing the 3 different things. For what do you call it in parts? What do you call it when you look it up in service for, you know, inspecting and repairing it? And then what flat rate calls it. Literally baffles the mind. I don't know if anybody's going to come wandering around that bus or anything. That tripped me out a little bit. But anyway, so I ordered that sensor, and I swear it's been 2 weeks or more. It's been a bit since I ordered that thing. Anyway, it showed up and it was on my schedule today, and I installed it. The installation is pretty easy, but you know, it says when you're done hooking up the diagnostic and clear codes. Well, I went a step further and erased, because it showed all the gears, you know, including neutral, is learned. So I forced it to relearn the gear position sensor, so everything's set. So that, even though it wasn't affecting how the bike was running, I don't think I didn't pay attention to what the codes, because the code will tell you whether the driver is notified. It's probably something that doesn't even pop up. Oh, you know what? I think in the RO, he goes, something pops up. Something flashes on the dash. So it was notifying the driver that, you know, it sees something wrong. But I guess it just goes right away. It comes on just enough to turn his cruise off, apparently. But it didn't create other than the cruise, it wasn't creating a drivability issue, because you're physically changing the gears, you know. Usually when it faults, you'll get 2 dots where the gear indicator is. But I wasn't riding it. You know, you probably seen the little post-it card pop up, and that grabs your attention. And then if it's going away, you know, it's just some temporary thing, intermittent. But whatever. Got a new switch in there, and I think he's still under warranty. This is a 21. You just need to be under warranty at the time of the complaint. You know, even if you repair, like if you're right on the verge of running out of warranty, you need to get an RO written up while it's still in warranty, even if it's you had to wait for the part and you go out of warranty. The RO has to be built and signed while it's still in warranty. remember that. If you have any quirky thing that you've been putting off, get your car or motorcycle or whatever it is, get it in, get an RO built for that thing. Even if the fault was not found, you have an RO that shows the fault existed and it wasn't found at that time. BMW will absolutely honor it. Cool stuff. Whoa, semi-truck behind me. Oh dear God, please see me. Oh, he's not close enough. I need to worry about him. That is scary looking. Look at that thing. That's what I'm seeing in my mirror. Semi-trucks freak me out. I love them, they're cool as heck, but I don't like seeing one barreling down on me. You ever guys, what's it called, Wrong Turn or something like that? Where that Peterbilt's chasing those guys? The guy's always going over the radio, candy cane. I don't know who the candy cane was, I just remember it coming across the radio. Where's that scene where they're in the motel and they're behind the motel and it's this like cornfield or big grassy field or whatever it is, but that truck's chasing him down. Oh man, it wouldn't have to run me over to take me out. All I have to do is see that thing coming at me. I'd fall out. I'd never know what happened. It's weird, huh? When I was a kid, I used to come up with creepy stories, little campfire stories. Just talk about things of bulldozers and semi-truck, you know, the tractors coming alive and chasing people, and it's to sew a good yarn on it and get everybody all freaked out. And then years later, sometime in the 80s, there was this movie that came out where all the equipment and stuff came alive. I'm going, I wonder if that was one of the kids that was sitting at the campfire and became a writer or whatever, came up with that movie idea. Kind of creepy. Things that make you go, Whoa, that was a slippery tar snake or something. Caught the back wheel, she pitched a little bit. I think I have probably taken you guys on test rides on this thing, I don't know how many times. He's the one that's got I call it Squatchy on the back. It actually looks like a Cornelius or something from Planet of the Apes. Good old 1250. Have you guys seen the pictures of what the 1300 GSA looks like? From the front, it looks like some rendition of like an electric scooter or something. It looks like it's got suitcases on the front. It's very squared off looking. Then you see it from the back side, it kind of looks normal, but from the front. But I was just looking at pictures. Who knows what it looks like in person. I'm used to the look of these, so you know, you kind of, you know what you like because you see what you like, you know. Well, that should be the end of his cruise control issues. I gotta admit, I don't use cruise control on anything, but I use it a lot when I'm traveling on a GSA. Never in traffic or anything, absolutely never. But man, it's great to just kind of sit back and just relax, drive along with no hands, because these things just go down the road like it's on rails. And you just kind of kick back and relax. Gotta be careful. You don't want to be too tired and do something like that. You could flat just sign off and just drive right off the road, never even know what happened to you. So is Is that Cordelius or is that Squatchy? I think that's Squatchy. He doesn't have any vest or anything on. I'll call him Squatchy. I've, you know, doing a mess around with the wheel off or doing whatever in the back. You know, I take the ramp off and you can walk around the back of the bike. I have reached up and caught my forehead on Squatchy's feet, of all things, his big old Bigfoot feet. Man, that's smart. Because when it's up in the air, that Squatchy is at just the right level to get you. You know, and you're used to working on these things all the time. You're not expecting something to be protruding out, despite the fact that it's sitting staring you right in the face. There's an old pumpkin. Well, that's kind of more of a reddish orange than our orange pumpkin. Look at that. No traffic today. Came through here and painted all these lines out here when I first got to work. There was cones going everywhere. Man, that was a lot of cones. Looks like they painted the top of that curb there. They did a good job. Get all nice and bright for those rainy days that are coming. You can't see nothing out here. You need to have the reflective stripes. It is nice that they're all reflective and stuff like they are nowadays. Well, anyway, thanks for coming along for a rip on an iced gray 21 R1250GSA. Heck yeah. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, is it gorgeous out there tonight? It's 69 degrees. Feels like about 49.
Yeah, robe.
Yeah, it's crazy how cool it is. Man.
Feels nice for a change.
Yeah, it's cool. I've been watching the, I'm sure you guys probably watch too, Thrashing Supply Company. That's their YouTube channel is Thrashing Supply. Anyway, they're going from California to Sturgis, the rally. And like tonight, they were bombing around through Iron Horse and around Mount Rushmore, and they're staying in Deadwood. And it's weird. All those visuals of being there are still very, very fresh in my head. And it's weird to see other people bombing through the same area. Really good. If you haven't been watching that, you need to watch there. They got a playlist for the Sturgis 2024. It's been really good so far. A lot of fun. But yeah, it was fun today at work. Fiddled around with different things. Took you for a ride on the GSA. That was fun. And yeah, all was good. It was busy, but kind of not freaked out day today. Tim's back from his BMW school, so this is his first day. Well, actually, he was back Saturday, but I'm not there, so. And he's off on Monday, so. Anyway, good day. Mama sounds like she's pretty busy because they're like crazy short-handed, so.
Always.
Yeah. But I guess that's all I got to say. On that, I guess we should roll on out.
Oh,
Before I say something dumb or stupid or.
Never.
Wasn't saying it.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Wednesday or Thursday.
All right. We'll talk at you in the morning.
See you again.
All right. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.